Hi parents, quick one. Parental controls are not about spying on your kids. If that's what it feels like, you'll either avoid them or your kids will fight you on them forever. They're about one thing, setting safe boundaries where your child can learn how the online world works. A lot of parents think parental controls means read every message, track every click, and watch everything they do. That's not what most parental controls are for, and honestly that approach can backfire. Parental controls are basically the digital version of seatbelts, a child lock on a car door, and you can't eat sweets all day. They're not punishment, they're training wheels. Here are some clear reasons on why parental controls are needed. Reason 1, time boundaries. Meltdowns don't come from nowhere. If your child is allowed unlimited gaming or scrolling, you're basically asking their brain to self-regulate like an adult, when they're not an adult. Time limits reduce the daily battle of one more game. Reason 2, age-appropriate content. This is the big one. A console or phone can serve up stuff that's too intense. Violence, sexual content, or gambling-style mechanics, even if your child didn't go looking for it. Parental controls keep them in the right lane. Reason 3, spending protections. I've seen it so many times. It was only a few euro becomes, how did you spend 200 euro? Spending limits and purchase approvals are not spying. They're protecting your bank card. Reason 4, it creates conversation, not secrets. The goal is not to catch them out. The goal is, we're doing this together so you can earn more freedom over time. Here's how to set controls without turning your house into a courtroom. 1. Tell them, don't do it in secret. Here's what we're turning on and why. 2. Explain the why in one line. Time limits equal better sleep. Age limits equal you don't see stuff you're not ready for. Spending limits equal no surprise charges. 3. Make it a ladder. More responsibility equals more freedom. If they show good choices, you loosen restrictions. 4. Focus on limits, not surveillance. Start with screen time, age rating, spending, and basic web filtering. This covers 90% of what most families actually need. For consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, the non-spying controls are usually time limits, weekend versus weekday, age restrictions on games, turning off chat or limiting communication, and purchase approvals and spending caps. That's not spying, that's parenting with a seatbelt. So no, parental controls aren't about spying. They're about reducing risk, reducing fights, and building good habits while your child grows up online. Drop a comment, consoles, and tell me what your child plays on. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or a mixture of all three, and I'll point you in the right direction.